Salve galera, cara, tô aqui com mais um vídeo de test drive aqui. Dessa vez era Pizza Bandit, um jogo aqui que se pede desenvolvedora. Essa daqui é a versão de PC. Vamos ver qual é desse jogo, espero que gostem. E é isso aí, vamos lá.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef. Life is funny like that. Still, I just couldn't let go of the dream. That feeling of joy when I first made a pizza. So, I went back to the grind. Saved every credit. Finally, I bought a place. My own pizza shop. Grand opening, baby. I knew life was about to begin. However, raised the shutters. Nothing. Not even a chair. Just four walls and fine print I forgot to read. Rookie mistake. Took a breath. Eyes forward. Time to rebuild. There's always work. Good thing I didn't sell my guns. Just like old times. Time to get back to business.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry to call you here. I didn't have a choice. As you know, I'm just a pilot, not a gunslinger. Our ship is almost fixed, but due to the Time Reapers, we can't complete the recovery process. Please come inside this shop. There are some Time Reapers out there, though. They must not be a big deal to you. The door on the way to this repair shop is locked. Just slow it down. I know you always have C4 in your bag. You know what? I miss this fog. Reminds me of the old days. Anyway, looks like the big... You look fine, but getting supplies would be better. I brought our pizza box. Call it to get supplies.
Don't need to do that.
Okay, you've arrived here. Perfect. The shop owner's gonna open the door.
Welcome to Albert's Chrono Workshop. We provide top-class service to all bounty hunters. We don't ask who you are or what you've done before. We prioritize confidentiality.
Nice to see you again. How do you feel to see our ship again? I'm so glad to hear you came back to this bounty job. Anyway, tell Albert he wants to discuss some problems.
Malik, it's been a while. I heard you got scammed out of your pizza shop. I'm not sure how to apologize, since I'm just an android. Anyway, the final part of your ship is in the control room. The issue is there are time reapers there. If you retrieve the panel, I won't charge you for that part.
Excellent. Our ship is working fine. Now release the anchor to get this ship flying. Well done, Chief. Get on board. Let's head back home.
Hey, Bounty Hunter. I've heard you're back on the job. It's good to see you back in action. The bounty hunting scene is changing due to the advancement of time warp technology. Bounty hunters now cover all eras, from ancient to the future. More timelines mean more danger, more clients, and more money. The authorities are cracking down on time travel, but that won't stop us, am I right? By the way, how's your pizza shop going? I bet this job is more lucrative than running that dump. Guns, explosives, and wacky items are what you'll need. I hope you still have your gear. By the way, what was your crew name again?
So, this is our new base of operations now. Just the front yard of your old restaurant, but it works. Anyway, Razor Mohawk, our old friend, is at the barber shop. Check your look to make sure you're ready for some bounty hunting action. Let's see that restaurant where you got ripped off. Lift up the shutter door and take a look inside.
No free cuts.
Looks like an abandoned construction site in there. How about setting up a jukebox to bring some comfort to our dreary lives? Lucky for us, there's still a working pizza oven. Make a pizza and I'll load it onto our ship for energy during bounty hunts. Pizza's done and looking delicious. Just place it on any table you like. No point in eating it all yourself. The effects don't stack, so remember to share. Now, check the contracts from the Big Shot Network. They've got a stranglehold on this industry, so that's where the real rewards are. When you're ready, use the bounty finder in the center. Just select your destination and I'll set our time machine's temporal coordinates. Right. Temporal jump complete. We've arrived at the Mafia's sushi restaurant where they're laundering money. Our client doesn't want this restaurant to attract any attention, so we need to act as if everything is perfectly normal. Watch out for Time Reapers, they'll be a problem. Show off your, skills while taking down the time. The restaurant is about to open soon. Check the schedule and be ready for opening. First, we need to clear the entrance of the restaurant. If anyone enters start by making tuna sushi. The fish is in the icebox on the ground floor. Go grab it. Now, to make the sushi, you need to slice the tuna. Next, combine the sliced fish with the rice, place it on a plate, and set it on the conveyor belt. The restaurant is now open for business. Customers will start coming in, so focus on their orders. Remember, if you satisfy them, they'll leave. This will help us reach the revenue goal and close the restaurant. Next, we'll make a cucumber roll. There's nothing special needed for the cucumber. Just combine it with rice, and it's done. That's not good. A customer left because they didn't get their sushi in time. Don't let that happen again. Losing tips isn't good for business. Time Reapers are invading the restaurant. Eliminate them to keep the food service running smoothly. The next sushi is egg sushi. You'll find a stack of eggs over there. Fry an egg using the range. The rest of the process is the same. Combine the egg with the rice and put it on the conveyor belt.
Supply request acknowledged. The pizza is on its way.
Good job, you've got a satisfied customer. Keep it up until we hit today's revenue target. Now it's time to escape. Work your way back to the ship.
Hey, Malik. Remember when my shop got attacked by those Time Reapers? Ended up losing it all to those temporal zombies. But hey, luckily I had some cash stashed away. Decided to set up shop next to you, since the real estate prices are a steal here. I'll handle everything myself, from wholesale to retail, including my own works. Stop by sometime. I know you're always looking for new gear and upgrades. I'll hook you up with a sweet discount. After all, we're practically neighbors now, right?
Check your equipment locker, too. A weapon that fits your hand is best for bounty hunting.
Looking for something special, Malik?
Take this!
Bem, galera, é isso aí, fazendo aqui o test drive desse Pizza Bandit. Eu achei um jogo legal, gostei bastante e dá pra ver que é o tipo de jogo que é incentivado multiplayer. Ele pega um pouco a ideia de um Left 4 Dead ou até um Payday, não sei se vocês já jogaram, que em algumas missões ele pede pra você ser um cozinheiro, mas também ao mesmo tempo ser o pizzaiolo, assim, meio overcooked em algumas partes, mas é um tipo de jogo assim, se você estiver jogando com amigo, é bom pra ir combinando quem vai sendo pizzaiolo enquanto o outro vai matando os monstros. Mas é um bom jogo assim pra você pegar uma promoção, mas pegue já pensando em jogar com os amigos, principalmente, pra você se divertir bastante com esse jogo. Ele é o tipo de jogo que eu continuaria jogando, e principalmente para quem tiver versão de PC. E agradeço a desenvolvedora por ter mandado a chave. E é isso aí, galera. Quem tiver, não esquece de deixar aquele like lá e compartilhar pra gente para dar aquela força assim, se for inscrito. Caso queira ajudar o canal, tem um sistema de membros e também valeu demais. E é isso aí. Nos vemos então no próximo vídeo. Falou!